This is where we finished driving. Technically we were over there, but now I've just moved in here because it's in the safe zone. What I'm going to do though... Start in Calais. Last time we started in Calais, I'll start in Duisburg this time. Both are going to be bad. So... What'd I say? What'd I say? Why are you doing that in the thing? It doesn't work. It doesn't. If you do it in the redeems like that, it doesn't work. But aim for the 35. What do you yap? Yes, we yap while we ban people. That's what we do. So you might see people get banned. But what I do want to do, it's 2 in the morning in game. It should be fine, unless that's 2 PM. Shouldn't be. Harmony Convoy? I remember that one, yes. That one had good cinematics in it. The Harmony Convoy, yes. I remember the Vantage Convoy as well. Those will go good. Do the flashbang? Well, I don't really need to. It's not dark. It's not dark. Nox, you got the thing now. Feels weird driving with it? Of course it will. Can we download codes? Oh, someone in mind for the download code but no one to ETS code. Keep it for now. I don't think they expire. Just in case you find anyone that... See, I tapped out. But in case you find anyone that might want it. Because there have been so many times where people have messaged me saying, I have a code, can you do a giveaway type thing? How would I know if... I mean, I'm sure the code does work, but, you know... You'd never be too sure, eh? What if someone wins and it's a defunct code, eh? Good start. Charge Justin. Hello, Filetti. So it's here. What are we looking at? This. Of course. Well, that was still you. So. Is this be them? I think this be them. Still. What's going to happen when the lights turn green, eh? Because they will all be going to the right. They're turning to the right. Because they want to go to the CD road, eh? Hello, Mr. Cheese. Hello, Ismail. TP? No. I just want to catch up. I just want to see. You'll be a kick. Probably be a kick of some sort. Lights out and away we go. Lewis Hamilton. That's a classic line. Oh, it's frozen. Oh. Well, that's a bit of desync there. I'm not gonna kick him for that one. But now that you're at 60, taking a right-hander. Just wanted to see what happened there. We are in Duisburg again, of course. We always end up either in Calais or Duisburg. I think I mentioned through last stream that people were mentioning about all the rest of the map. There's loads of the map, but you'll never see it in these reports because everyone always does things here. So you'll always see bad stuff here. Believe it or not, folks, there's more than just the CD road out there. Please go and explore it. This entire bit is empty. Impressive. Some of them will... I'm not sure what you're doing. Some of them will never get to see it. 6 AM? Like Japanese time, or you would have to get up at 6 to watch it? Can't be 6 in the morning Japanese time. British time? Fair enough. Release the update? No, not just yet, not just yet. I'll need to get my final footage for it, and then I will allow them to do that update. If you do other servers, exactly, but then you don't have the reports, do you? Fly around and maybe try and see someone to ban, but no. Good job trying to block them from doing that. Second one going to block them as well? Questionable. The highlights. Highlights is probably all you need, really. Isn't that the point? The highlights is just summarising it. Hello. You're probably already heading into the city anyway, aren't you? Shave editing. Remove trailer. Ooh, that lowercase t there is bothering me. And they're within the building. This won't end well. It does need more narrow roads. In some rural areas in various DLCs, you will get those. Wow, 3 yellows in a row. Holy moly. There it is. That's not my fault. I'm afraid that's not my fault. That's your fault. Dismiss it. What happened? He has the triple trailer that's not allowed, but the back one is wedged into the building. So when they were there, it didn't work out too well. But I need them to dismiss it. So, your question would be, if mods are so sparse in this game, which you've experienced, why are applications not open more often? It would be nice if they were, but there's a lot to sort for the recruitment session for that. There are other roles that get opened at the moment, but they're all managed by the managers of that department. So it would be nice to have a GM one at some point. You'll need a lot of GMs. Like several hundred. But we don't have that at the moment. That's a lot. Any DLC that has narrow roads. The Nordic DLC has a few narrow roads. Greece has a few. Italy has some nice ones. West Balkans has some. I think the newer the DLC, the more... I said Greece. The more nice roads you get. Even some of the highways can be nice as well, but a lot of smaller roads are nice. I think I did. Greece has some. Maybe they're not able to stop. How about you put your foot or finger on the brake and then that's how you get rid of it? Oh yeah, and Greece. Yeah. Straight to bed. I do recommend the new DLCs. If you can, make good use of the sale that's on right now. There's a Steam sale. I believe it ends tomorrow, doesn't it? Has it already been a week? How the hell has it already been a week? This is real time right now, yes. If you're unable to at the moment, it's totally fine. But whatever you can catch up on, go for it. Upgrade thingy? It might be damaged. It might be quite damaged, but luckily they're in a service station, right? Are you AFK at this moment? Are you not sure what's going on? People usually suggest do not buy things on the first day of the sale. I don't know if the prices will differ. But no, they haven't typed in chat. It's also because a lot of people will be using the store and therefore it might be quite laggy. To buy COD. Which one? Any reports in a car in pink? No. The only report I've had before this one was one that I made, and I don't think I saw one. €6, 2019? You can if you want. Haddock better? Yeah, maybe. Forest Machinery, yes. Is that the one that is in the bundle with Nordic as well? You could get a bit of a discount on Nordic. Hey, She-Wolf, how you doing? Oh, they got kicked. For headlights, ironically. How you doing? Guess, can you give it a shout out? Big fan. She-Wolf was scaring her butt off today because she was playing Resident Evil. And being very, very spooked by it. Is it going to do it? What's dead? What's dead? Oh, there we go. Hello? It's there, it's there. Go job of follow. Play scary things for the amusement of our audience. The sacrifice. Eh? No, that was fun to watch. What RE was it? The new one. Is it RE9 technically? The Requiem? Just playing another one. Isn't that your first RE game? When am I playing it? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. There'll probably be that one, and I wouldn't know the lore of anything going on. First horror game. Oh. You also have the heart rate monitor, though. I don't. I don't know. I need to give it Requiem. I don't know what I would play. There is the one, in Discord, there was the other one that I mentioned to you, which was a very interesting game. The Pools game, if anyone has also played that. It's one of those where it's kind of, it's horror, but kind of not, because nothing actually happens in it. Therefore, you imagine things that could happen, like there's a dark corridor, but there's literally nothing there. But what if there's something there? What if? Yeah, the one that I did a review on, yeah. But at the time, I believe that was the demo, so there are 6 levels, I think, of that. And at the demo time, there was only 3, so I haven't actually played the full version. Maybe one day I could. I remember I saw Trash play it, not Trashly, there's a streamer called Trash. They enjoyed it, and that was quite fun. Till Dawn. There's a lot that you could try, absolutely, but don't give her too much to do, because she's also the type where she wants to play through a game until she's kind of finished the game. At least she was doing that with Red Dead anyway. Fun to progress through those games. Otherwise, you never get anything done, would you? There are a handful of games that I think would be interesting for me to play that are not this. I had a random idea, which would have been, imagine if, for like the, in quotes, subathon, whatever, for around the birthday time, I play anything but this for however many days I do it. Like, you don't see any of this game. That'd be weird, wouldn't it? How's it going? Not bad so far. We barely started, so we haven't had any bad stuff yet. Yeah, there are a few. I've played GTA briefly. We've done a few things of that. The only other one that was closer to this but isn't was the Star Trucker one, which looks quite nice. You should play Star Trucker? Yeah. I need an update to that, I think. I need more story missions in that game first. Would be nice. There are a handful of other games that would be interesting to play. What I should start doing again is having the... because I'm not too bothered about a sub-goal, is the community, like the channel points goal thing, where people can pledge a certain amount of points to it. That could be nice. Triple trailers are fine to use. It depends on what you have on your triple trailer, though, Osman. Minecraft. I did play that a little while ago as well. That kind of game, I need to have something to do. I'm not just gonna, like, oh, here's a new save, and let's just start a new world, because everyone knows how the start of a new world goes. Needs to be something to do. The 2-week phase, yeah, exactly. Elden Ring. Guarantee you, if I were to play a new game for the first time, there'd be plenty of options, because a lot of these games I've never played. Skyrim, no. Any of the Elden Ring ones, no. Including Skyrim. There's loads. I'm fine watching other people play them. You wish Truck Simulator made a game based in Australia? Have I got news for you? There is one called Truck World Australia. Look it up on Steam. It is in development. I don't know how good it will turn out to be, but there is one. There is one. There is a demo as well, which actually isn't too bad. Hey Andy, hello M&D. I just wanted to, because I saw that corner of my eye. No, it never really went anywhere. It was in development a few years back, and then it kind of disappeared, and then as of last year, I think they started posting like preview videos and such of it, so I don't really know what's going on, but yeah, I went flying in that one, yes. The demo was the driving school, I think, but there is also a first drive or something, which is kind of a smaller version of the game, which is a bit more than the demo. I haven't done that, I think. Well, moderating CD, of course. Favorite place in the world, hey? Dirt Rally. There are a lot of games that I could write down that could be interesting to play. But this is, I think, something I mentioned briefly during when we were driving yesterday and Ashley was in the chat. If I were to do a continuous stream, like a long stream in my standards, I need to have all those games I want to play installed, because we're not doing a kind of waiting session. I see. Of just, oh, let's just let these games install. Because that wastes time, doesn't it? You know what? I'm glad you actually landed sort of out of the way there. You kind of went out of the way. That was fine. However, a Q&A in between. We just wait. I don't do just chatting, though. I can't yap about stuff for hours. Other people can. I don't do that. What the hell am I going to yap about? That's a PC. Well, the PC's okay. I think I need NASA internet. That's what I'd need. This. No, this is not City Skylines 2. No, it isn't. Does it somehow say that I am playing that? That game would be interesting as well, though. Don't yap. No, like yapping being exclusively the content. You see how I'm yapping over gameplay footage that's clearly pre-recorded? Yeah. City Skylines? Ooga said it, yes. Can I check feedback tickets? Feedback? No. If it's your appeal, then whoever banned you will be checking your appeal. That's not up to me. Neither one is up to me. Flights in. That's how to pass time. Just take a really long flight, because that's in real time. How about that? No, I'll make a list. I'll make a list. It'll be interesting to have... Maybe once a week there'd be something different. What I did this actually briefly. I don't know what day of the week it was on, but I think I might have started with this, and then I had a poll of like a really long, like really detailed spin the wheel, pick a game, and then that game would be played. Maybe one or two, like if one game wasn't good, then we have a backup game, that kind of thing. I don't know why I didn't continue that. I'm not sure. Your fault. Your fault again. Okay, you're pushing that. You're pushing. Can you be banned for something you did a couple of hours ago? Yes, if someone recorded it and put it on the website. Yes, potentially. Because people get confused when they get banned a few days later, maybe. And they're like, but I wasn't on that day. What do you mean? You were. Where is the helicopter now? It respawns its location. It flies across. In Beam? I've never played Beam. Beam would be interesting, but Beam is, unless there are missions to do of certain things, it's mostly a sandbox, isn't it? Isn't that the whole point? It's a physics sandbox. Not like a racing game. So many polls. Possibly. I'll think of bringing those back, because I have a lot of games. There's also a long-running idea of like I go through every game marked as a simulator on my Steam library, and we play through all of them. Xbox? No, not yet. No. Seeing what message someone has reacted. Where? Beam has a career. Seeing what message someone has reacted. Oh, as in you get a notification when someone reacts to you. I don't know. If that's only on mobile, I've no idea. I just turn off all notifications. I'm not sure if you can turn that off. Oh! We got cheaters. Look, the speed. They're doing the thing of they're lagging in between other people. I see what you're doing. But is the second one doing it though? Already been reported, of course. Whoa! But what I looked at first was these two have no plates and fog lights. That's the suspicion. Yeah. That's what makes me get curious of these people. There's an intentional lag tool you can use. Oh, I know who it is. Yeah. So, it was over here somewhere. Yeah, you see they zoomed through it? It was, why are you working twos? Why are you not confident enough to go by yourself, eh? Yeah, it is these two. Oh, okay, there's several then. So he's made some friends. That's cute. Oh, you've got some friends this time. Oh, I see. Yeah. You ended up underneath. Then... second one. Because you're doing it as well. And so are you. You may not have done the warp one. Oh no, the second one does the warp one. Ah, okay. Do that, because then this second one... click the correct person. Cool. Cool, they're all friends. They're all friends. They're all just thrown away accounts. That's all they are. Very nice, very nice. They're probably going to be deleted by the time I look at it later. But it's permanent, yes. If you cheat, it can be permanent. Cheat freeze, no. That was the report ending. Now that makes sense. I see, okay. They'll probably make new accounts, try again later. Who knows? Yeah, they can. They have that set up. It's a routine that they do all the time. So what they do is when they're driving around, they already have the delete account page open. So I guess the moment they get the ban, they just immediately delete the account. They think it just removes everything. It's maybe so that they can assign a new account to it, because you have to have one Steam account per TMP account. So I have a feeling that's what they do. Just rinse and repeat. With accounts that they didn't buy. It's a whole procedure, you know? All that effort, and it's very easy to ban them. I don't think they think that's an equal exchange. I'm going to give you a few more seconds to move. Maybe you've just loaded in. Who knows? Remove the delete option. That would be interesting, but no, there'd probably be something against GDPR there. The limit. Special program? Yeah, they try and use a special program. No, it's very easy to sort this. I've seen some that have tried to make one. It's quite funny, really. It's amazing how many parameters of the game can be tweaked in that way. I find that quite funny. You can manipulate anything to do with it, really. Hopping a car on patrol? Actually, no, because for me that is worse than flying over them and looking at them like this. Because if I want to see something, I can go back the other way. But if I'm driving, no, I'll have missed it. Or if they drove through that, maybe I went flying and then I wouldn't have seen any of it, right? After 24 hours. Could be an idea. Really easy? Cheese, why are you saying that in so many different lines? I'm aware that some people have made a method of trying to do it. It's quite funny how they have done that. Like, all the effort to just mess around. Silver definitely cheated. He definitely did, yes. Definitely did. Definitely did. What I might do, hang on. Just for my own reference later on. There we go. Just ban them all, just ban everyone, get rid of them. Get rid of them, disgusting. That's an interesting colour scheme. I don't mind that paint job, actually. That's not a bad paint job. And we're still going this way. We haven't made it to colour yet. Are mods legal? You wouldn't be able to use most of the mods. If you think of Steam Workshop mods, the server wouldn't let you on with them. Unfortunately. Would be nice. I saw the shadow before I saw them. What happened to you? What was that about? Hate it when you got banned for 3 months because of history? Unfortunately, yes. If it was not a history ban, you would have had a normal ban of maybe a week, 2 weeks, something like that. Depends on who banned you. What about the mods you download on the internet and put in the mod folders? If they are supported on TMP by themselves, like the Spring mod or Pro mods, those are fine. If the server supports it, then yes. But those are the only two. Anything else that might go in your mod folder, server will probably say no. How does history work? Rule 2.8. First 3 bans, whatever length. Then the 4th one, within the same 12 months, gets you a month. And the 5th one, still the same 12 months, gets you 3 months. Anything after, still in the same year, 3 months. No, not here. Ah, it was you. Oh, surprise, surprise, I was not stopping in time. Are you not paying attention? Is that why? They tried to swerve at the last second, but it didn't really work. It's unfortunate. I don't know if that's them talking to the person. But I wanted to see how that happened. Steam Workshop, no. No, that's not no clip. No. It's the person rolling down the hill, not paying attention, and they bump into the other person. It looks like they've smashed into them a bit. But desync usually adds on to that. Interior mods that aren't on the server. Those might just be DLC stuff. There are also TMP related accessories. If you see someone's screenshot of some weird items that you don't see, it could also be them being on a local mod. Using a local mod. So people can use custom interiors. But only they see them. So if that's what you mean, yes. But there's a way to make those work. I don't know how a little bump does that. It's weird. It's weird. This game's physics are not made... It wasn't made for people bumping into each other, you know? It's made for that. No cheese, those won't work, sadly. Those are good mods, but they won't work. Because they're from the Steam Workshop. If you see some interior mods... Okay, so give me an example of things you've seen from other people. Physically in their vehicle. Again, they could just be cabin accessories. And it could just be a DLC you don't have. Yeah? Hello, Vince, welcome in. Local mods. Yeah, that's what I said first, but they said they see them. So, back from ad, I was waiting to respond to your question. If you know any mods that affect the player side that are allowed on the MP side. Sadly not, no, I wish they were. Like graphics mods. Why theoretically couldn't we use those? It would be nice to use graphical mods, but no, sadly not. The only ones that TMP supports in that regard are the spring mod, well, the seasonal weather mods and pro mods. The plugin one is kind of an external program that is outside the game to begin with. Those sort of sound mods. Reshade as well, yeah, that could work. But again, that's an external. That's completely separate anyway. It's more like an overlay for the game. Even though I guess the weather mod kind of is as well, the spring mod. It's kind of an overlay thing. Like the snow is just a snow texture on top. Is your steering method not working? They were going fully to the right there. They're not fixing it. I don't mind it being off the road. It's fine as long as they don't swerve back onto the road. Somebody just bypassed his 7th perm ban. Damn, impressive. And then they hit the pole, of course. How many people you've banned and how many people you've banned multiple times? There's likely going to be a case where I've banned someone maybe last year or year before because I've banned thousands of people. And then today I banned them again. I'm like, you again. I wouldn't say that, but you know. If you send you your reports, sadly not, no. Not by request. No. I realised I didn't have the program open for the tickle follows, so we weren't hearing all the farts. There we are. 14, welcome in. Batman, Eden, Mitchie, Terry, Mester, Drommy, Domsy even. Hope we're doing well. Promod's simple to download. Yes, if you follow the instructions. They give you like 3 steps to do. First step is your definition file, which you don't change anything of. And then the second step is just everything else. That's it, really. It's where you put the files as well afterwards. If you download it for free, I would argue that's more complicated because you have to download them in pieces and then extract them all back together. If you buy it, very easy. Very easy, because they all come in one zip file and then you unzip the zip and you put the stuff in the mod folder and that's it. Just leave it there. Easy. Can I watch your ban? Morgan, no. If you've recently gotten banned, you need to appeal. If it was me that banned you, you can go to your, in your appeal and you'll be spoken to. If it was me that banned you, I will sort your video out later. Appreciate the follow though. Welcome in. Is hitting someone during a lag spike still a reason for a ban? Not, maybe not. It depends, hey? If you are stuttering, or... There are some that are not yielding, that I'm watching this, Villy. There can be times where this line, even though they are allowed to go, sometimes they can wait as well. There's a longer queue here, so they might have thought it's nice to just wait. Some of them did indeed, like the yellow one, the double trailer, pushed in front. Program for lower suspension. How does this program work? You know you can lower your suspension in-game already, and you can keep it on. There's a command to keep it on. Does this tool lower it even more, which makes it look ridiculous? Any external tool that does something like that is basically a cheat. Whenever you do a ban appeal, they don't even give a chance. But what chance do you need, though? If you clearly did something wrong, for example, like you clearly hit someone that you were being very dangerous and blah blah blah, what chance is there? That's it. Left turn lane have priority. In this instance, yielding to this, so this one has to wait. Do you mean this one you're thinking this one has to wait? The left turn lane, no. In this case, no. A cheeky overtaking a Skoda? Go back, but there's no evidence. The clip is invalid. It's been 3 months. Did you not appeal your ban, Bob? You need to appeal your ban to get your video. Have you not appealed in 3 months? You're a CDL holder. Oh, you did appeal. When did you appeal? When did you do that? Because I'd be surprised if it's been so long with an appeal and you didn't get a video for it. That's not really how it's supposed to work. Any other way besides P-info to see someone's ID? You can turn it on to make it visible next to their name. It's a very easy way to do that. So as long as it's in one frame of your video, you'd be able to tell. It would be in interface. Scroll down, show players TMP ID. So you got their name and then in square brackets it has the TMP ID. I think it's in square brackets. Would recommend that for everyone. Turn that feature on. Please. David, goddammit. They never backtrack as they don't want to look silly. That makes no sense, Drone. A lot of people that would appeal and feel they have a chance to appeal, maybe even because they're being nice, they've still done something which is very obviously worth a ban. An appeal is just a request. If the request isn't accepted, the appeal isn't accepted. That's it. Hello, you know what, welcome in. People with low-end devices. I would suggest people with low-end PCs don't go to the busy places because that's just a bad idea. I saw that. It's just a very bad idea. Because they might have a bit of frame lag, but they may also have some internet lag, and then both of those just mess up everyone else. Can you use NoClip for a blocker? No, that's a cheat. Why do you use NoClip? What's the name of the tool you're using? What's it called? Is it one of those sketchy ones from a Discord? Is it Ghosty's program, which has malware in it, probably? Oh, you checked the video is invalid. Okay, so it was probably uploaded at the time and then it got removed. There, you'd make a feedback ticket and say that the video is not valid anymore. And say, can someone else review it again, please? Feedback. That's how you do that. Why did you block them? And, like, let them do the wrong thing and then get banned or kicked for doing the wrong thing. Why are you interfering with that? Multiple people? No. Permanent. Bans can be permanent, Mario. Yes, but only for very specific things. There you go. Is he going to try again? Now you've done the silly. Which obviously didn't work. That was a silly. Don't do that. Don't tell me there's a virus in it. Oh no. Well, I'm not surprised. Cheaters that make a cheating program don't do it for the benefit of others. They'd fill it with some tool that could have malware in it. There could be any chance where he updates his program and puts it in it. Just don't download cheats like that. It's the big 2.6. Why are we still cheating in games? Right? Any requirements to drive on the CD road? No. Other than patience, I think. Laser. Patience. And the awareness that you will probably be bumped into. Statistically, you'll probably be knocked by someone. But it's in the base map, so you don't need any DLCs for it. You don't need any specific vehicle for it. It's entirely up to you. What was there? You bumped into the back of them. There are things that are bannable on the arcade server, yes. The fart sounds are TikTok follows. That's what that sound is. Because funny sound, why not? Decent PC. Having an okay PC for this area, if you are intending on going to this area, be aware that your game will not be at very high frame rates. No one has very high frame rates. Why use Metal when you can use Steam? You can use Steam if you want. I think for the video that I made where I was going over which one, I personally use Metal. I haven't actually used Steam's capture program. I don't know which one would be more reliable. If you find one that works and you use the Steam one and it's very nice, keep it. Keep using it. Wondering why you have a load of music on your channel. What are they for? They're just songs that I've made several years ago. I sometimes make songs. I haven't made one in a while, but I do need to get back into making them. That's what the little musical icon next to my channel name is. It's not the verification tick. We're not near that stage yet. It's the artist channel. 7 FPS. Well, I mean, right now in Calais, looking at this particular direction, we've got the service right in front of us. 11 FPS right now. Can you be banned for speeding? If you cause danger to others by speeding, then possibly. If you're in the middle of a highway going 110, not a problem. That's fine. Right, now, because it was streamed so long ago, I'm not going to touch it. We have to let this report play all the way through. Good PC, but it's laggy. That's fair. The game is indeed made for 1 or 2 cores. It's not optimized though. Like, sure, having a very good PC, like have you having a 5090 and all that kind of stuff, you will have better frames on it, but there will still be instances where it's not perfect. And for swerving, in what sense, Jamie? Swerving towards people to stop them from doing things, or like if someone is going to overtake you and you swerve to block them? Yes. Yes. Can they unban as a courtesy? If someone was banned and it's deemed that the person maybe didn't need the ban, or they have sufficient counter evidence, then yes, the ban can be removed. That's what the whole point of the discussion is for. It's a request. Like if the admin, which a load of people have reported over time, where the admin seems to be a bit quick on pressing the button, they may not have understood the full context of the situation, and the player goes, no, this happened, and it sufficiently explains the situation, then yeah, possibly. Could be very useful. It's generally recommended for people to record as they go on their drive, because you never know what might happen, but not everyone can. So. Special server with no rules for banned or permaban players. The bad sport lobby from GTA. We've jokingly mentioned that on stream as well. That would be funny to see. That'd be funny to see. But I guarantee you a lot of the cheaters will not play on their server, because the whole point of them doing the cheating is to mess with innocent people. On the cheater server, they're not innocent people. You can have hack v hack. Like, sure, but then where's the fun in that? If you've got 2 people with a speed cheat and a non-collision cheat just driving through each other, nothing happens. That's not fun, is it? So I think they won't play on that server. If they're only limited to go on that server, they probably just won't play overall, which is still a win-win. What was the main focus of this one? That, I think. 1v1, hack v hack. What would you say is the best clip software? Whatever you want to use. There's no actual objective best one. Whatever does the job best. I think it was that. Okay, so... Okay. That lag spike, everyone has, because it's loading in the people from the intersection. Like there, you see it happen again? Why are you so close to them? Behind them? Yes, they didn't need to go outside lane, then inside lane, and you know. But come on now. Keep your distance. Why is there someone there? How did you get here? Wait a moment. Kick from holding a horn. That counts as spamming, so potentially. Ah. That's lag, you see? When they froze. This is a great example of where I wish players could see the speed of another player. So you see, boom, 106, and they're frozen. But someone might see that and think, oh, he's just blocking. Oh, he's being reckless. No, he froze. He's lagging. He completely wiped out this one, unfortunately. Who is, for some reason, still moving. But you see, it would be really nice if players could see each other's speed. Nice. Yeah, if you see them suddenly stop, but sometimes you might be at a decent distance, even then you just don't have the reaction time for that. Sometimes you just generally don't see it until it's too late. And even then, if you try and swerve, the one that we saw of the near the beginning of the stream where the person flew, the person did try to swerve at the last second, but they clipped the edge of the person's trailer because they didn't swerve enough. You know? Still waiting for the coach. Admin coach. One day we'll have coaches. Hopefully, maybe this year, maybe next year, that DLC. Can't be that far away. Maybe summer. Activate the parking brakes with slide to truck. There is also a way where if you pause the game and you're in F1, I don't know if that's changed since then, but if you're in F1, you sort of glitch continuously. If you're in midair, you can glitch and you just repeatedly bounce back and forth. But for you, you're completely stationary on your screen. It's weird. Have you seen the TT of a guy getting sent flying over CD? No, probably not. In fact, my algorithm, my feed at the moment on TikTok doesn't have any ETS content on it. I think I've cleared it out. Every now and then, one or two would slip through, but at the moment I haven't had any. I'm also getting into the good habit of not using the phone much. I may mess it up now that I've said this, but past 2 days, barely use my phone at all. What's your average screen time, chat? Are you using your phone too much? You probably are. Duisburg, nice. Andrew, welcome in. Best places to drive. The DLC areas, basically. The newer the place, the more likely it has nice roads, but also the Alps road is very nice as well. Very nice. I would recommend. Andrew, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Miss your remote? Too bad. Shame. My one, let me go have a look. Let me have a look. I'm doing well. How are you? How's your week going? Settings, screen time. Screen time today, 32 minutes. Yesterday, hang on, that's 1 week ago. Yesterday, 52 minutes. Monday, 27 minutes. Sunday, 43 minutes. Very good. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Trick there is to, if you need to look at something specific on the phone, use the website version of it. Number 2, make your phone black and white. 3, why have you got the TMP and the Pro Mods logo overlapped? That is number 3. Why have you done that? Turn on low power mode, turn your brightness all the way down, stuff like that. So that you just can't use the phone. Now, yeah, you're blocking a bit, but so are you see. We've got a bit of a problem. Because what are you doing? Oh, they tried to squeeze through, but of course everyone's blocking. If we now go real time, you'll see the exact same thing. 2 hour 58. That's still not too bad throughout the space of a day. It's the people that have like 8 hours a day on their phone. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's worrying. Yes, RTP it will. Most of the CD road will be changed in the Benelux update. Up to nearly Calais. So it's big. It's big. Roundabout? You want 2 roundabouts? You see how people don't know how to use this roundabout? You want that again? 2 roundabouts in the same place that people don't know how to use? No matter what this is, people won't know how to use it, because when it goes green, they move forward so they can reserve their spot in the line. They don't care what happens. Well, the elite. One time. You're buying the game, Andrew. It's totally fine. You're just buying the game. You own it forever. That's it. TMP as a mod is free as well. You don't need to pay for this mod. Would you recommend typing question when you're doing 19 or 70? What does that mean? Be careful if you're going 19 or 70, and then if you open your chat to start speaking, that means you're distracted, right? You might crash. That doesn't sound good. More roundabouts on a wheel. Yeah, but you've still got to, as long as you are nudging your wheel to make sure your wheel is still steering the correct way. Still not recommended though. Because people try that in the real world and it doesn't go well either. Not a good idea. 3 hours so far? Motorfest 2. There are some where they have like a subscription thing to unlock certain features, but no, in this case you're owning the entire game. That's totally different. So I'll remove that, because we saw the scenario. They weren't like blocking, but they kind of were blocking, but it's not really punishable blocking. Maybe only kick. It's not bad. 6 hours? See, that is getting quite bad, aviation. That's getting bad. Unless you need it for things you do. Actually need it. Then yeah, but, you know. Motorfest. Is it the Krew Motorfest? I don't know about Motorfest 2, though. Why do I hear your engine as if you're only in, like, idle speed? There we go. That was weird. Realistic car game. Oh, it is the Krew Motorfest then. Do you have to... Is it a pay thing? The only other game I'm aware of... iRacing has a kind of license... Not license, but you know what I mean? Like a membership type thing. Trackmania has that as well, where you're paying... It's only like £8 a year, which is pretty damn good. To get different various things, because the game by itself is free. You unlock like clubs and certain tracks and stuff like that. Hello, Turo. Welcome in. How are you doing? Paul as well. Oh, you're mod? Yes. The only one. I don't think I'm the only one, no. There is another doing reports. Philip is doing reports. Would be nice if there were a few more. But there may be some flying over it in real time, like I was at the beginning of the stream. Our viewers. Yes, it's on sale. The sale ends tomorrow, I think, or the day after, so pay attention to that. But there are quite a lot of sales, so. See, you... No, you didn't actually intend on slowing down there. No, it's not like a kind of swerve at the last second and then realise, oh crap, it's gone wrong. Here, they've done it, and then they realise there's an oncoming person. That's different. Why are they also braking? Trying to slow him down, eh? Can you imagine what happened to that person? Let me guess, you went round the corner too quick? Probably. Hey, Natu, how you doing? Yep. What a surprise. Oh, don't do the swervy thing. Okay, these two are having a bit of... Okay, let's just start from the beginning, okay? Because usually I skim halfway through because the first part is just fluff, but in this case, it's not. Tell TimeTimes to go to work. No. You tell them. An unofficial 1 times, yeah. Well, I'll be skimming through a little bit. You're doing moist? Hold on a minute. I will. Teslas were not made for this. That is a bump. They were absolutely not made for this. He then bumped the back of them. They took their place again. He then goes this way. Truck tries to cut him off. Doesn't work. That's one of the many reasons why you shouldn't do that, because usually it doesn't work. Now we're going off-roading. Have you seen those videos, by the way, where people have tried to use the Cybertruck and they say it can do off-roading, but all you're doing is driving on just a bit of grass, not even like a hill or like a deep muddy area. It's just a layer of grass. And yeah, it's technically off-road, but it's a bit embarrassing. Samir! Movable. Yeah, it's weird how much power the car has over the physics of the truck. What's my brake set to? All the way, 100%. 100% intensity on the braking, because you just need it. You need it. I have a feeling that 55 might be fine for you. It might be optimal for normal driving. But here, I feel you'll need to stop far quicker than intended most of the time. So it's best to turn it up. And then, this is where I would have skipped, really. Here. And nice, because you entered that turn at full speed. 110, 110, still 110, still 110. They didn't brake, they just eased off the accelerator for a bit, and then sure enough, well, 150% is the max. Yeah, I don't know when that feature was added. I'm pretty sure it went up to just 100% beforehand, but no. When I switched over to the modes and such, I saw that mine was set to 150 by default because it was previously on 100. Forgiven. For what, Colonel? Why? Why are we forgiving that? It's terrible driving. Absolutely not. Exact same thing. Hey, you saved it. Nice. What was that for, though? Luckily, you didn't sideswipe someone in the process. Yeah, 150%, you mean, yeah? But I mean, there still has to be some management on your behalf, because if you're stopping at the very last second, I don't think any percentage of braking legitimately will help you. So no. Oh, what'd you do? That was a quick time warp, man. Why'd you do that? Next time you're going to go on the wheel? Tomorrow. Tomorrow is a driving stream. I have a plan to continue part of an achievement I started yesterday. But it will be in the Nordic DLC though, so if you don't have that, sadly you can't join. Be Nordic. TMP's best, TMP's good. TMP's pretty good. From Berlin, hello! Guten Abend, MJ. Every other day. For my stream days, Tuesdays and Thursdays is when I go driving. But if I do plan on adding other things in, they might be blended in. Maybe same day of the week, but you might have half of this, half of something else. Sometimes it's ATS instead of ETS. Yes, Class O I am. Come on over. All socials are the same name. Feel free. You're from... is that the Croatian flag? Without me looking at it? Or rather hovering over its name? Hello, hello. We've got people from everywhere. It is. For a second I was also going to say Serbia. I don't know what the Serbian flag looks like. But I'm aware the Croatian one has the kind of checkered... what's it called? Kind of coat of arms badge in the middle. The emblem of some sort. Nice. They went out that line. Oh, that's Serbia's one. Oh, I see. Okay, different. Yeah, if I was to do one of those flag guessing games, I wouldn't be that good, but I wouldn't be terrible, I think. I could do a handful. Probably of the easier ones. I wouldn't be that good. A driving license, that would be nice. That would be nice. But, unfortunately, Aris, how many real-world drivers are you aware of that still have their license and still drive terribly? It happens. It happens. I don't think having a license would specifically... It might funnel them down a little bit, but you know how many bad people there still are with licenses? Quite a lot. Any progress on AI cars? Not that I'm aware of. Just the test. Well, there was a thing that people have mentioned where you could use some element of the driving academy. You have to pass part of the driving academy to play. Which, yeah, teaches you how to play. And I bet a lot of people have not done it. Test, yeah. If you weren't going to use the driving academy and someone actually had to test you, where's this test taking place? How are you doing that? No mercy. No, I'm just doing things as normal. We just happen to be getting a handful of people that absolutely do need a ban for what they did. That's how it works, right? I'm still explaining the situation way too much. Not that it even matters, really, because the person being banned won't hear any of this. That's just how I do it. Don't change lane. You've got a double. Don't do that. Oh, keyboard driver. Oh, and there we go. You've successfully merged. 1,000 hours and you've never touched the academy. I think you should. 1,000 is plenty. I think you'd be pretty good at it. Yeah, have a go. The first part of the driving academy phase is just turning the engine on, wipers, things like that. This is the easy stuff. You skip that. Then it's driving, reversing, mirrors, you know. Easy peasy for 1,000 hours. Don't do this. Your friend was banned by a bad decision by an admin. The admin says it's because he hit him with his trailer, but he was inside the line. The trailer is the one with the rear tires for more closed turn. Like turnable wheels. No, don't send me the video, no. If you disagree with what the person that banned them did, your friend can make a feedback ticket. That's what that's for. This is it's the dodgy overtake one. They didn't hit because the person moved out of the way. They were kind of pushed out their lane. Yeah, but 188 hours, that's still pretty good though. Try it, you'll be fine. First stage is pretty good. It's a bit picky for some of them. Second stage is insane, and then third stage is double trailers. Like these double trailers. I'll do that. Because even with keyboard drivers, you need to adjust your sensitivity enough to the point where you're not just constantly sharply wibbly wobbling just to try and stay in your lane, even in a straight line. Just sort it out. You either tap every so often or you do lots of little taps. Either one. Sort it out so it's smooth enough. How to prove if steering wheel disconnects? That is very difficult to prove unless you have a wheel cam on or something. In my case, I have had examples where I've stalled while the wheel is being turned, and then on the wheel cam you can see the wheel drastically spin the other way to reset back to the middle. I think that would be one of the only ways to do that. Or if, for the case of disconnecting the wheel, on the wheel cam you just be like, oh, it's not turning, and you see the wheel in game not moving, but your physical wheel is. But I'm not saying, oh, everyone suddenly has to have a wheel cam. A wheel cam. Because anything could happen. It just covers anything. Like if your keyboard disconnects, your mouse disconnects. Some people use that as an excuse. Some people have it genuinely happen to them. It's just to cover everything. First time we found it great. Where did you go for your first time? For your very first drive on TMP, where did you go? I don't know what my very first job in game was, besides the tutorial jobs. Probably just a few in the city that you spawn in, whatever my first city was. Probably London. Disconnect and reconnect. Yes, that USB clonk sound. Yes, that could be interesting. There could be a way of hearing that, yeah. But there's a small chance that, like, what if that's not the wheel disconnecting, it's just something else? Person for your VTC dragged you to the city road. Oh god. But you enjoyed it, so that means you survived, which is impressive. Right? Quickly change the keyboard and mouse. I would have to do that, but I'd be leaning over the wheel, and I think I'd probably crash before I can, like, adjust to where my hands would be on the keyboard and mouse. Don't think it would go well for me. How do you set a wheel cam? Any like a webcam. Mine is just a webcam. Just position it, looking at it somewhere. If you've got a spare, like an old microphone arm or something like that, attach it to that, because they all have the same screwy horn. This was nothing really happened there. They changed lane from this lane, then they went here, and then they didn't fit through that gap. So then he just had that. It is a Tesla, yes. Not really a Tesla, but these vehicles change every week, so it has the same sound regardless of what vehicle it is. So yes, it's a Tesla, but with an engine. Special. Can I check 713? Why? What's in that report? Why am I doing that? Hello, camper, welcome in. Tropper, Mason, Andrew, Jorge, welcome in. Mike, welcome in. I push it all follows. A serious overtaking mistake. Interesting, interesting. It's right there. We don't usually claim the ones that are further up in the list, because it's too late. But I feel bad for, like, if I claim, let's say 26, and 25 has something really bad that is in it, by the time I've done 26, we'll probably be on, like, 40. And then the 25 would just have gone. Because now, who was it that was doing them? Philip, maybe? Gone, that's it. Oh my god, is that Felix? That's Felix. Felix! Put your hand up. Gotcha. Because I saw the little floaty badge next to his vehicle as well. Gotcha. What you doing, man? Did you survive? Doing the black Scania. Okay. The one in front is a Scania. Oh, with the low bed, then that's not you. Okay. This bug is busy. It's always busy. It's always busy. This is evening time in the EU area, the European area, so most people will be home and able to play. Oh, coming the other way. Ah, of course, he goes for the overtake. And then the overtake takes so long. Here you come, I assume. Watch this. Yeah, here we go, watch this. Oh, that is not the outcome I thought. You tried to avoid him and you hit the barrier. You're not getting punished for that, but you hit the barrier there to try and avoid him. I see. And I can confirm that that was an accident on your behalf, but it was still a dangerous overtake from them. Yeah, because if we... Can I pause it in just the right spot? I don't know if I can. Huh? I can go back in some frames. You can see him getting closer. They would have squeezed past there, but it would have been a bit uncomfortable. Like that. That's still close. And if you're going at full speed, reaction time, not very good. You were trying to avoid it, exactly. There. Kablam like that. But that's not your, like, fault. They still caused that. You were still trying to avoid it. But they were bent for it. Scary, it is scary. If you clip it in the wrong way, you'd be sent, like, perpendicular to it. Hello, Potato, big fan. Oh!
Keeping this streak going.
Tier 1 for 6 months in advance, reaching 60 cumulatively. Is that, are you subbing that far in advance, Rowan? So every 6 months you'll resub, but it's for 6 months? Welcome back, good sir. How you doing? Big fan. Has it been a month old? What the hell do you mean, how do you feel? What? I mean, yes, it is almost April. That was very avoidable. Corner of my eye saw that. The one coming this way went a little bit outwards, and then the other one went into them instead of away from them. Discounts. Ah, I see. Well, I appreciate that. Big fan. You're Dutch? Is that a Dutch thing? You like your discounts? A Dutch specialty? Go back for a week, Daniel. Hope you've appealed it. Should appeal it. Hello, Killua. Welcome in. Hi. How's you? Why for it? Why for it? The only way is Dutch, is it? Why don't you claim the older reports? Because we go from the newest. It just makes it easier to go from newest. Indeed, the older ones just end up disappearing and gathering dust. That. With that, I'll give benefit of doubt because that was just silly. They went around. No, okay. You can see what they were thinking of doing. This one pulled over and they were slowing down. This one wanted to go around them in case their trailer was still in the road a little bit. Going this way, they might have thought this one kept going, so they wanted to go this way to their left and then narrowly avoid each other, but it turns out this one didn't go that far left. And then, I don't know, something else messed up. Straight to jail. That's just a very bad... And it all happens in like less than a second, so it's you know... I just wanted to see how that one went. Ghost, welcome in. How are you doing? But then I'm going to report that back as well. Every time I've concluded a report, nice. Who breaks? Something else happens, and I have to go and look at that. You do have to have a copy of ETS2, yes, on Steam. You have to own the game on Steam. Only way to steal my RAM? How dare you? Why would you do that? That's very mean of you. Please don't. It costs a lot. That's probably why you want to steal it. Have their prices kind of not gone back to normal now, but have they kind of dropped a little bit from the peak of it? Are they still just high? Regardless. What happens if you swear on an appeal? That would be very silly of you, because what's that going to do? You may be annoyed by being banned, but what does swearing do? It's like if you got detention in school and you swore at your teacher. What does that do? That's not fixing the situation, is it? Could arguably make it worse. Hello, EJ. 10 streaming. I appreciate that. I'm doing well. How are you doing? How's your day going? Els, welcome in. Elliot, welcome in. This. Right. That's what happened there. Why was this car sideways? Ah. Oh, I see. Can tell if you want. Yeah, but why are you buying it for free? It's on sale. Do you not want to support the devs? It's on sale. Buy it. People that get it for free don't have good intentions, usually. Or, there's a slim chance, some people, if they're in really dire situations, eventually buy it later. Maybe. People do that with plugins and music software quite a lot. Ever accidentally ban someone? Yes. And then what you would do for that is you would unban them. So one of them lagged, this one hit the back of them, this one for some reason was on the grass, don't know why. This one bumped into them. Just wait a minute. And then that's where I saw it, because I saw this one approach. Interesting. Can't even play if you get it for free. No, exactly. I don't know how you would try and do that. Stole your girlfriend's wallet for this? Not good. Not good, my man. Not good. What if we go tell her? You wouldn't want her to be told about that, would you, hey? How dare you? Oh, exactly. There's nothing like stopping you from doing that, and no one's gonna like actually police whether you do or not. Like people, these AAA games that cost quite a lot of people don't want to have the money for those. And then the designer bag. Buy the game with your own money. It's $5 right now. Buy the game. Yes, of course it's far cheaper than the designer bag, but it's still, you know. I think, I know you're joking around, you're just, you know, for the meme, because that's what people do. I hope you are anyway. It's different. Hello, Shadow, I'm doing well. Doing well, how you doing? We've had some interesting bands today. What I've also started doing is hopefully at some point there'll be more shorts on my end, because I've been doing things for other people in long forms, is I want to go through each VOD. This is so hilarious, I should be doing this already. And then I'm not reviewing or sorting through another VOD for shorts until one of them is completely done. Because what I do is I assign them on the timeline, sort that one out, all the clips are nearly done for that, then I put another one on the timeline, sort that one out. First bunch of clips haven't even been exported yet. And I'm already sorting through another one. What am I doing? If I sort through it, however many shorts there are, I can then delete the VOD and then I can just save the file space. What am I doing? Philippines, Aris, you need to go to bed. What time is it for you right now? If it's 6 PM here, it's probably in the morning for you, eh? It's bedtime. When am I going to 100% the map? Not at the moment. I have done it before. It is currently not on 100% because of the recent updates over the past few years. I'm not in any need to chase it again. Yet. Was that it? Like, yeah, they merged back in front. That wasn't that bad. It's 100% hard. Not really if you do it methodically. The way I did it is going from A to Z in country order. So you spend the entire time in that country until you get your, you know, 100% on each one of them, and then move on to the next one. And eventually it'll be done. Or you do it in sections. So if you want to complete the entirety of the UK, you never have to go there. Again. That sort of thing. Live on other platforms? Yes, we are. All other platforms are under the same name if you want to go and find those social medias. What year do you think they'll complete it? I don't know if they will complete it. There are certain ones that are not released at the moment that they can't, I guess. Entire of the UK. It was very boring, but it was done a long time ago. A very, very long time ago. So if you get that done, you won't need to go there again. You should be fine. 2 AM. What DLC would you recommend except Beyond the Baltics? Well, the newest one is nice. Nordic. That way you can go further up from the Baltics. The Balkan Sea DLC is quite nice. No, Black Sea and then West Balkans. That area is nice. That's kind of the bottom left, bottom right. Yes, of the map. Greece is nice. All of that area is nice. They're not in a bundle. The Black Sea and the Balkan area is, but Greece is not in that bundle. I wish it was. What do you think they'll do when they finish Europe? By the time they finish it, there'll be places to revamp, so they'll always have something else to make. At this moment, I don't think this game will be finished to the point where they've done everything and then nothing else can be added, because then at that time, the map might have less to it, but then they might add more features to the game. More vehicles. This person has just spawned in. And they are lagging a fair bit because there should be more people on the road. There we go. They're lagging a lot. Hello, Mr. Battle. Into Asia? I don't know about that at the moment. One amusing thing would be if they were to blend ETS2 and ATS somehow, and then have World of Trucks. Get it? That'd be nice. Should you buy? You have West Balkans Road to Black Sea and Greece. Do you have Going East? Because you go down from Going East into whatever the top one is. Black Sea. That would be cool indeed. Blend the two together. You do a job from London to New York or something, you know? How'd you get there? Boat. You'd go via boat. So you go down to maybe Southampton or something and take boat. This is one of those where you just get kicked in real time. Unless their game is just completely frozen. Okay, so then you could get Going East, even though Going East has some it's the first DLC for this game, so it's not gonna look good. But it's another DLC. It's gonna be cheap. It's my favorite game, ETS2? No, I don't think I have a singular favorite game. I have a few that are contenders for favorites, but they'll be for different reasons. I guess this could be, but, you know. I've played this one for so long that, there are some other good ones as well. I don't have any ideas about coaches, no. Hopefully sometime this year. Maybe in the summer. They should add potholes. In the UK revamp, they should add potholes and different textures on the roads where it's been patched. Like how you've got like a little dark square here, square here. UK roads are all of that. Everywhere. Motorways are a little bit better, but, you know. Iberia? Yeah, you could do Iberia, yeah. It depends on if money for it isn't a problem. I don't know what discount would be on Iberia right now. Iberia is nice. France? Why does it look laggy? Because it is. There's a lot of people here. This is 10 FPS, juice. 170 people. Not only in the UK, well, and Portugal as well. Maybe when they eventually come to revamp Iberia, because it's so old by that time, maybe another 5-10 years, hopefully they add potholes to it. Because then hopefully by then the physics of the game will be so advanced that, yeah. Yeah, Juice, this game was made back in 2012, leading on to that. It was made for games and things and systems with only like one core. So no matter what your system is, it won't run well. And it wasn't made for having hundreds of people like this, so we've tried our best to kind of make it work. This is what you get, though. It's fine, really. It's alright. Part of the experience. You go here, you should know that you're going to get low FPS. You should know that. But now if I hopefully... Can we go... No, this is not somewhere else. Same city. I want to go somewhere else. Yeah, both games will be coming to console, yes. I'm assuming they'll release at the same time. I don't know why they wouldn't. Hello, Joker. Welcome in. Welcome in. I didn't see your first message. My apologies. How you doing? They should both release at the same time. As for when that is, I don't know. The TikTok audience is the main one that seems to spam about that. The Instagram audience as well. Might let that one slide, even though that's not a good idea. They didn't affect anyone by doing that. DAF tuning pack? Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see that be updated. Would be nice. Alicia, welcome in. Squidgy, welcome in. Appreciate the follows. We're going to go this side as well. Yes, we are. Whoa, man on a mission. He doesn't care what he's doing. Just go the entire way in the wrong direction at this point. Oh, now you panic. No, we're continuing. Okay. Why? What's the aim here? What's the point? The tuning packs. Yes, because there hasn't been a new one. The newest one, I think, was the Renault one. And even then, that's quite old now. Talking maybe 3-4 years old. It's quite old. Don't do that. Okay, don't go wrong way. I know you're skipping the entire traffic. You're doing something good in your eyes, but that's the wrong way to do that. Don't do that. Aveco tuning pack, yes. They need to communicate with the brand and be like, can we add some stuff for this vehicle, please? Same with the DAF. Doing good, I'm doing well. Big fan. Glad to have you on the stream. This one wants to go that way. This one wants to go around them. I'll just let you two sort that out. No tuning pack. No, exactly, for the DAF. Would be nice. So that I don't need to have a... Way, well done. You drove through the entire line there, I saw that. So you don't need to have a local modded grill to make the grill paintable. Allowed to run red lights in Calais? I wouldn't recommend it in Calais, because Calais always has at least someone nearby. But if you're in the middle of nowhere, yeah, you can run a red light, as long as no one else is there to be affected by it. We do that. In the Nordic area, where there's not too many people now, all the events and stuff is done, you're very unlikely to see someone. Dutch style pack. There is one coming. They've showed it. That is a thing, but not at the moment. There is a Dutch style thing. They're making one. I don't think it's with any specific brand. It might just be inspired by other brands. Come on, I think it was shown the end of last year. I don't know what's preventing them. They just need to communicate, agree. Do the trucks not have much tuning in the real world, like actual licensed parts for it? I know. Ah. Well, it would be nice to see it. We're moving. God, imagine that was a 1 times. Holy. I would have lost faith. Hola, Sad Monk. How you doing? User, welcome in. How are we gonna merge? Okay, well, they didn't do much. There's a steady stream of people, so I don't think they would have made that. Nah, they wouldn't. Not safely, anyway. Big bull bars. On European vehicles, probably. Like the one that I have on my Scania. I've never seen any in real life have that. But then again, in this area, we don't have many actual tuned vehicles. They're all leased vehicles that the companies just hire, and they don't do any customization to them. So, admin, yes. The role isn't officially called admin, but the nickname for what we do is admin. It's not administrative work. Administrative work is closer to management. Banned 2 times. That's unfortunate. Finally unbanned. Well done. When GML? Don't need GML again. Don't need that. Did you just... I looked away as I was watching them come around the corner. Did you hit them? Why would you do that? Look at the hold-up you've caused. How dare you? 1 2 weeks and 1 week. Do you accept what you did in those bans? Or do you feel you didn't deserve it? YTMP, do not make an account, but you've eliminated the last one. There's a cooldown after deleting it. Why have you deleted your account? There's a cooldown, if that's what you mean, between making a new account. Oh, bad trailer. Have to find that one. Max, appreciate the follow, welcome in. Can't drive. Well, I'm glad you admit that. But this is where you practice and you become better at driving. Hey, do the driving academy. Learn how to use your vehicle. Be good. Catch Isabel. Oh, God. Are you still in game, Felix? Are you still driving around? Here, it was this one. Oh, they went out of their lane. Oh, and then they just clipped that. Oh, that's unfortunate. No, they realised they went a bit too far over there. Okay. I wanted to see how that happened. You never were. Oh, it was one of your minions, was it? Yeah. Oh, there's another one here. You get back your trailer. I was looking at this. Do promotes. Not today. That's not where your trailer is, my friend. Are you protesting? Okay, we're pushing it over. It wasn't out the lane, and that's fine. No rush. Just, you know. Well, you get banned for 3 months because it's a history ban. It's history. They've downloaded this save, I think, and they don't know how to, you know... Is anyone getting annoyed watching that? Please. Okay, that's enough. There's a lot of traffic. Oh, no, they did it already. Ah, good job. Now I can go with this one. Save, editing, remove, trailer. Snap. Oh, we're in Duisburg. God damn it. How are they that bad? They need to have driven forward a fair distance more and then backed up at a different angle. Other side of the bridge? Didn't see it. Didn't see it. But you see that back trailer? Watch the back trailer. How you be admin? When the application's open for it, you will be able to apply for it if you meet the criteria to do that. Hopefully they'll open us up on. Ollie, how you doing? Welcome in. Don't know why your name doesn't show up in the chat thing. Oh no, it does. 770. Hold on. Otherwise I'd forget this person. Because I don't know what their ID was. Two things going on. How you doing? We're doing well. Hello, Dots. Big fan as well. You're not AFK, you were just... Oh, there we go. They dismissed the cargo. Now the trailer. Now just get rid of the trailer. Yes, we good. Oh, hello. That's how I made my name. That is correct, yes. That is correct. That's not really. I mean, that's bad parking there, but people can still go around them. As if they had to panic and pull over. There's just about enough room. It's alright. Slow down. Cool down, man. Stop gambling your life savings away so quickly. Stop it. You're bad. Mad Max style ramp. You need the Phantom Wedge from GTA, which is basically the American Peterbilt style with a ramp on it. Or the ramp buggy. How about that? Yes. Coco, I don't... What are you saying? Look at your keyboard when you're typing, Coco, please. Please. I've done this before, where I've been typing thinking it's correct, but I've been just one key off, and none of it makes sense. Please see your truck. You can take a picture of the truck and put it in the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, you should. I recommend it, you should. We've all been there, yeah, that's how most of Sadness's quotes happened. Was that a normal triple? Yeah. Huge, but still fine. Minus 10 billion. Shut up. What is Discord? If you click on the link in the bio, you'll get a link to all of them. But it's the same name as everything else. All socials have the same name, so discord.gg/ same username. Don't click it. Don't join. You should. That's where the stream alerts go in. That's where videos get posted. That's where people chat about what's going on. They share pictures. It's all there. Had to guess how many reports are made per day. A few thousand, I think, made per day. Because one thing I like to suggest to people to do, which is quite interesting, is in this report list, I don't know what we started on. So at the beginning of the report, this number would have been, let's say, 49,000 on the dot. And then now we're at nearly 50,000. So that would mean we've been through about 1,000 reports. Not physically looking at them. in about 2 hours. That's just a hypothetical example. There's a lot, and that's only for a tiny part of the day. Imagine that all the way through the day. Sure, they're slightly slower in the morning when basically no one is on, but there's a lot. I don't know what the exact number is. Called Clipper? Why are you called Clipper? Nice! I was waiting for that. Isn't CD Road leaving? Well, it's not completely disappearing. It's going to be revamped. It's going to look different. So we're wondering what that's going to do to the player base. Good job. Great job. Great job. Not the car's fault, bad game. Why is the car off-roading? Can we answer that? Why is the car off-roading?
Admin PLS, can we get the old Joel back?
No.
I promise I won't bombard your chat with them again, Prej.
Why's it bouncing? Because the terrain, believe it or not, is not flat. You should be on the flat part, which is called the road. Oh, sorry, is it a flat earth? So that means there's no hills, there's no change in elevation at all. It's completely flat. 9 out of 10 execution. I don't know about that either. Banned. 10 out of 10 result in my eyes. What was that one? Every time I look away, something happens right in front of me. Exactly, fields aren't flat. Why would they, you know, you've got undulating bits and whatever, it's all over the place. They are Teslas, yes. It's currently the alternating vehicle. I don't know if the poll has gone up. Every month or so you're able to vote on what next vehicle you want. So this one happened to win the poll, so this one is what you've got. Very lime green, yes. Turn on to see names. I can, but not on stream. This is a mode to kind of censor all the names for the sake of the stream. If I'm not streaming and I'm doing reports, I can... Don't have to use it if I don't want to. You'd be a donator. To unlock another vehicle, yes. To unlock the Tesla, no. When you look in any vehicle dealer, you before the trucks, you'll see these cars. So you've got the Scout car that everyone knows of. In this case, the Tesla will be the other one, and then there's one other that will probably have a padlock over it, a locked symbol, unless you are a patron of TMP. So then you can get up to 3 vehicles. You've looked at me a few times and now you are funny. I appreciate that. You explain everything so well. Good. That's what I try and do. I don't know why I over-explain the situation about what this person did, but I just have a habit of doing that. Welcome in. The person being banned is not going to hear it. It's just for people to learn, I guess. So they don't do it? Game chat insulting? Just as I load the report, really? Give it a moment. Yeah, when I yap, yeah. Oh yeah, they're saying the famous word. I'll go back there later. Helps me? It does, it does. Imagine I had a bad accent. Yeah? Whatever people think of as a bad accent. How do the mods get all the different cars? We just have the ability to use them. Blue is mine. That orange one is because it was made by the mod themselves, which they've now claimed it. And then it turned green. Applications open. For this role, no. But for other ones, yes. I think community moderator is open. Community moderator, not game moderator. You have to read the criteria of that one. What that requires. So I think it's basically forums and Discord, that kind of thing. be a filthy Discord mod if you want. Yellow's hack, apparently yes. People have managed to find that out. Well, I mean, you turned right in front of the person, didn't you? If they went, they might have thought that this person was giving permission for both to go, but seems not. That's one of those, it's just an oopsie, like, oh, well done. Not insanely bad, but still not okay. Are you a mod? Yes, Lucas, yes. Let's go have a look. Where is it? Recruitment. Translator is open. Community moderator is open. Overseeing and moderating non-game platforms, including Discord forum and Steam. Ah, the Steam group. Ah. If anyone wants to be a translator, you can apply for that as well. I was a community manager, yes. Too much work. Technically, yes. If I wanted to balance out everything I'm doing now with community manager, I would just not be able to. Community managers do quite a lot of stuff. So no. I can barely keep up at the moment with my own work that I need to do. I also procrastinate, which I shouldn't, but even then, where's the community manager stuff? This is okay because they kind of link in together. Like this, I'm still doing the GM stuff, but I'm also making content, you know? Those two work together. Can't stream the CM work. Is it paid? No. That can be another factor for everyone else. TMP is a volunteer project. You volunteer your time. So if you don't have much time, don't. You may not be able to. Nearly 200 people here now. We're at 8 frames per second. 8 frames. Why are they there? Are you AFK or what am I already reported, of course. Can I report this one? I'll report the green one because they've been next to them. 201 people here now. Oh, the lag. I think the profanity people, I don't know what their IDs were. Say you were, say, community mod, could you become a game mod through that? If there's a way to swap over to it, yeah, possibly. But I wouldn't think you'd be able to do that immediately, because then you'd be kind of cheating the system there, wouldn't you? You'd have to be in one for a while before the other one. And they were there the entire time? Wow. Wow, would you look at that? Patreon helps with the servers, yes. And any other features that they want to sort out. Hello, you finally moved. Well, I mean, yeah, the blocking bar counts. And now there's that as well. You could have teleported, but you didn't. Good job. Where are you? This is Duisburg. The bad place. The busy place. Everything is here. Has there been a crash? Between players? Yes, of course. One just happened there. Because one of them tried to drive out. You're supposed to yield to those already on the roundabout, not just squeeze. These trailers are annoying. I don't know how these trailers still work, because it clips through your cab a little bit. Not insanely, but because the chassis on the underneath of it is not the same. Ooh, that's close. As the one it actually comes with. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yes, for being a patron as well, you get a handful of things that unlock for you, of course. You've got to have something mutual. So, you know, if your money helps, you want to get something good to make it worthwhile. Favorite truck? Scania. The next gen Scania. Would be my favorite. I just give it a little moment just to see how they kind of sort themselves out. God, 210. You see how laggy my mouse is right now? Order reported? 892. 89? God, that's ages ago. Click the flag, move the mouse over, press other, send report. There we go. 85. That's the one I want. Oh, God. Ooh, did you hear that glitchy sound there? Or here they are. Okay, so they weren't able to merge. Maybe not, I guess. They were waiting, and then they decided to go this way instead. And they were soon met with bonk. Like that. Love a scanning. A scan is good, but I'm not disliking the others. Just because I have a preference of which one I want doesn't mean I dislike the others, you know? I could go for many things that you like. Okay, now we've caught up. Back to real time. Give it a sec. We are not still there anymore. Ooh, you've actually moved. Good. Yes, because they're not in this queue. Good. Good. Have Echo worst? Well, I mean, I guess you have a least favorite as well. This game is funny. A lot of funny things that happen. There is someone else here doing some moderation at the moment. I think Kachak is here because people are talking to him. Oh, God. His vehicle is sometimes easy to spot. I've done this before. He has a plain white Volvo, usually, with a smaller trailer on it. Oh, that one's going flying. I'm not going to try and find it. But yeah, favourite is Volvo. Exactly, Volvo's pretty good. Headlights look like eyebrows. Some of them do. People do that with cars as well. They imagine it has a kind of anatomical, is that the word? A face to it, and you kind of imagine what bits of the car are faces. Some of them look ugly as a face. This is not good for the frames. 6 frames. 220 people, 6 frames. Only 10 minutes longer. Wow, not too bad. That's impressive. So he's there somewhere, and then all of his fans are just swarming to try and catch up to him. So, yeah, look at that. You can count the frames. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's good. No need for motion blur or anything on this, you know. It's not too high to make you dizzy. It might make you dizzy by being too low. Your eyes can't process the stuff. The whole way. Oh. He's here somewhere. Major Thor he's going in. Is he might be going this way. There we go, you see? Either an Evolver or a Scania. I was going to say, there's never this many people coming this way, like into the city. There's always a huge queue going out of the city. Found him. Person spawns in right in the middle. You love the stream? Hello, how you doing? I see you in the in-game chat. How you doing? Shh. Look at them all. Look at them. They're just swarming this way, hey? Oh, God. Where's this? Duisburg. In Germany. Duisburg. This is one of the 2 busiest places in TMP. What's this one? Oh, okay. Admin may not have noticed that they've been. That's enough for the day. Good. At least you're not like others that try and do several trips. 5 hours plus. 200 people, 50, 60, 40 FPS. Oh, I'd like 40 FPS right now. That'd be nice. Look at them all, my lord. Oh, there's so many. This skeleton, what's this over? Did someone say that? They will. That is very true, very accurate. It's like a U-turn. Oh, all the way over here. What are you doing? Very top of my screen, that's all that. Calais horrible. Right now, Duisburg is worse. I would say Duisburg is worse. But again, it's not his fault, necessarily. I don't know if he just goes somewhere and then all of his fans just join in and drive with him. He doesn't have control over them. He's now coming back the other way. So they're all just doing an impromptu U-turn. You shouldn't be U-turning like that. Don't U-turn like that. And now he's going to be here forever because... Not the blocking, just the... Whoop. I hope he's got... I mean, I don't know how long he streams for. Because he streams on YouTube. So... He'll be there for a long time. I think Duisburg appears worse because there's only one way out anyway. There is technically one way out of Calais, but this way is just... back-to-back. Pinch points, if that's what you can see, say. You've got an intersection, you merge and you filter into one lane, then it filters into two, then you've got the bridge, and then you've got the roundabout, and then you've got the lights, and then you would have filtered into the right-hand lane to leave it entirely. So, I see the prime, Right, so what we should do then is anyone that is going through the red light, I'll TP you for blocking. Okay, because you know, you might have moved at the time. I can also see that car just in the way. Causing the chaos. His name is Kachak. He is a Turkish streamer with 100, 200,000 followers, subscribers even. He plays this game quite a lot. He's one of the top people that play this game. Drives around with his audience. His audience just follows him everywhere he goes. Sometimes they cause quite a lot of problems. Years and years ago, there were some famous pictures of just him being surrounded by them. Not good. Not good. Hello, Diesel. How you doing? Admin. Right, now we'll switch back. And we've got... teleport. This one is waiting. Let him go first. Yeah. He still hasn't made it, by the way. He is... this one. That's him right there. Is he mod? No, he's not a mod, no. He's just a known community... I don't know if he's a community contributor. I don't think he is. He might have been at some point. This guy trying to merge right in front of him, of course. And now the lights turn red again, you're blocking the road. They don't change, nationalists. Turkey is very proud of their flag. They're very proud of what they have, yeah. They like to use their flag a lot. Have you seen those videos where, like, someone mentions a lesser mentioned country normally, and then in the comment section of this video is like, so-and-so mentioned, oh my god. The whole country just swarms to that comment section. Yeah, kind of like that. I can't think of one where I saw it recently. It might have been in a TikTok video or something where I think someone mentioned somewhere like Romania, and the entire comment section was just Romania mentioned. No, don't do that. You as well. They're all trying to beat him to it, I think. I think they're all trying to get in front of where Kachak is to kind of prepare for when he is on the road again. Something like that. Welsh. No, a lot of people wouldn't know what it is. They wouldn't know what it sounds like, I think. What is this now? This is why I can't spend too long here, because not only will you never solve the problem, but my head will just hurt with all the low frames, you know? Oh, God. Oh, surprise, surprise. Goes all the way around the roundabout. Yeah. And we've got this red one here, and then they squeeze. And there's a white one. These two, perhaps. No?
Let's see if TTS can do this. Schlan via pushel win gashel go gayara huandro bushel schlan to silio go.
Go. It does it like without any emotion. Okay. It wasn't green's fault, even though green is not supposed to pass like that. It's technically white's fault. Because what the hell is white doing? Or maybe it's red's fault. Got here without hacks. Why are you saying that? Got here without hacks. That's normal. That should be fine. What's wrong with that? Shouldn't be saying that you might need to use hacks. I hope they're still not here. Those three. Could you imagine? No. Where would they be now? Hopefully long gone. So yeah, because white went around and tried to squeeze where the red one was already technically in that lane. So you not think I used it? Yeah, but I think the bare minimum is to assume that someone isn't cheating. Does that make sense? Like, by default, you shouldn't be cheating. That's the idea.
At TTS failed, maybe this works bomb has
been planted. I didn't play the rest of it though. Think of the bees. Yeah, so the red one tried to get away from where the white one was, and then the white one just sat there for the rest of the report. Well done. Hello, Turbo. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. You donate. Hey, don't bait me to it. Don't bait me to it. If you're here in the city somewhere, and maybe you're trying to leave now, please be careful. Just focus on wherever the hell you're going right now. I don't need to bother looking at where you are. Nox! Oh, God. Just one last quick check. There he is. He's still, I think that's him. Still trying to leave. And then, sure enough, it's just a mess again. See? Oh, God, the mouse. Oh, God. Okay, we're green. We're green. You have pants on? Well, for what we call pants, yes. Yes, I absolutely do. To us, pants are underwear. They're not the outer layer. Overworking? Oh, time to end, boys. Press the button. Can you imagine? I don't even do an outro. Just boop. Oh my God, I know, but what is that? Fake engineered mail. Who said that? Huh? Is that a MAGA statement? Is that a red pill statement? Who said that? GTA. They'll play GTA again at some point. GTA is fun. Need to prepare my... slowly sell my things and prepare my whatever, and then I need to buy a mansion that I'll never use, because it costs like 12 mil. Costs a lot. Right. Hold on a minute. Blocking. If this one moves forward, you'll be blocking as well. Yeah, surprise, surprise. Ooh, cut that one off. Ooh. They change your board from this game. You feel free to leave the stream. You don't have to. You don't have to. Still be in the stream if you don't want to. They've just overtaken. Admin, why are you teleport? Because you were blocking, probably. You have the tractor trailer. What, this one? I have a feeling that you may not be able to move properly. Now, what a lot of people need to understand as well is that if you don't move when it's green, you are not immediately blocking. If you cannot get to the other side, that's okay. That's okay. You're not going to be kicked for blocking, usually. Because if you move forward now, you will absolutely be blocking. So if you... only if there's enough space, which I have a feeling you won't get. sadly. And you can't go anywhere else, because there is no other way out. FPS, 7. 7. But what I'm going to do right now is look at the report. Not in a town. Well, that's fine then. Because neither am I now. You're a hill climber. Oh. Okay. This is the last one. Connor, big fan. Of working? Yeah, well, someone, you know, Nox decided to redeem that. Zelly, are you like on the road somewhere, or have you climbed to a strange position that you shouldn't be at? If I TP to you, am I going to see you in a really silly place? Why is that a quote now? Look at it, just spams the chat. Hey, the wheelie thing is using the low stability. So are we saying now that is this going to frame a noble as a misogynist? Hey? Bad boy. Bad. Don't be like that. Ooh. That was close. And then... Oh. Down they go. You weren't paying attention, were you? You just didn't slow down in time. But it's not over yet. There's more. Possibly. You just got to Duisburg? Good luck. That's all I can say to you. There's about 200 people there. Good luck. If you were in the very long queue to get in... But wait, there's more. I would just, you know, no rush. Are we going to now zoom past them all? Yes, we are. Nah, that's a good song. Yeah, good song. It's hella busy, but today it was even busier because a popular streamer was there. Not me. I don't count. So it's collisions because he bumped into the person as well. We go get an action replay on the crash. There. He wasn't sure whether to go round this way. I don't know if there would have been enough space before the invisible wall to get there. That's where you can see him hesitating. It could be a short. But hang on a minute. There's something before that. Did you hit the fence? Yes, you did. What are you doing? Pay attention. Then you swerved, you braked and swerved, you... ignore the suspect. They went around into the trees and then they did that. Oh, he was still going. Hey, are you going to make it back to the road? Oh. Is the wall there? Oh no, they've reached the invisible wall. Oh, there's a wall that lines the road to stop you from going too far over. Oh. No. The other one that swerved, it was dangerous, but given the swerve they did and the thing, I think they'd be kicked, but because it was in a report, nice, it's different. Is it okay to be here? What did you say? Okay, this better be good, because whenever someone has begged me to ask to look at their ID, we crucify them if there's no good reason to actually TP to them. The ID you said was this. Oh, you're up on the bridge. I see. Nice. I see. So now I would say you went there in single player, I assume, and teleported there if you say you did it without cheats. This is, you're not allowed to be there because that's not accessible normally. So now I would say teleport somewhere else. Get down. And then we went underneath. I didn't see you there. No cheats. Was it in single player though? Because yeah, people spawn somewhere in single player, then reload onto multiplayer. But that is out of bounds. That's against the rules. If you're not cheating, you're still breaking another rule right now. Replay? No, you've been there for more than 2 minutes. It wouldn't show up. It would not show up. If you've been there for about the past 5 minutes, it wouldn't show how you got there. Teleport down to F7 somewhere. Teleport down, or I will teleport you to wherever the nearest service is. Go somewhere else. How do you get up there? Single player. If he's claiming he didn't get up there with teleport cheats, you go in single player, you plop yourself down with the free cam, and then you save it and then you load back in the multiplayer that way. At about, if you can't get somewhere without driving to it, you shouldn't be there. Wouldn't work. Is that not even solid up there? So did they plot themselves up there, start falling, and then you F1 so you're paused? And me mimicking myself like, what? Like you're paused like that. Is it even a solid surface on that? Pre-cam cheating. No, you're not able to do it in multiplayer. That's why in single player you can do it. It's the thing where you have your free cam, you go to the floor, and then you press Control F9. To travel to a service. No, it has collision. Okay.